My boyfriend flew me across the world to spend the holidays together, lavish dates, expensive gifts, the whole fairy tale. But this morning, he handed me a plane ticket and said, "Your flight leaves in 3 hours." No warning, no goodbye kiss. Just silence. All because someone leaked the truth I never meant for him to see. And now I'm flying home alone, like I was never anything more than a mistake. I'm Amy, and I'm 23. Honestly, I thought I had this whole thing figured out. Hayden and I have been together for 3 years, and he just flew me out here for the holidays because we've been doing this long-distance thing since he graduated. Let me tell you something, long distance is not for the weak. Everyone acts like it's so romantic, but it's actually exhausting having to constantly prove you're still into someone you barely see. Like, am I supposed to sit around waiting for his calls every night when I have my own life happening back home? But whatever. He's been really sweet about the whole thing, paid for my ticket, planned all these cute dates, took me shopping yesterday at some fancy mall. He's trying so hard, and part of me feels bad, but also like this is what boyfriends are supposed to do, right? The thing is, being here with him feels different now. Not bad, different. Like we're playing house or something. He keeps talking about our future and making all these plans, but honestly, I don't know if I want the same things anymore. Back home, I've been figuring myself out, meeting new people, having experiences. Yeah, some of those experiences maybe weren't exactly girlfriend appropriate, but that's not really the point. The point is, I'm young and I'm not ready to have my whole life mapped out by some guy I met in college, even if he is sweet, and even if he does love me. Sometimes love isn't enough, you know? Like, when he talks about me moving here after I graduate or us getting married someday, my stomach gets all tight, not because I don't care about him, but because I feel trapped. Then I feel guilty for feeling trapped, which makes everything worse. So I've been putting on this happy girlfriend act all week, smiling and laughing at his jokes and pretending like everything is perfect. Because what else am I supposed to do? Tell him I've been thinking about other guys? Tell him that being back home without him made me realize how much I like my independence? Tell him that sometimes when we video chat, I'm thinking about what I'm missing out on instead of focusing on what he's saying? That would destroy him. And for what? So I smile and nod and let him plan our future while I figure out what I actually want. The problem is, I think I already know what I want, and it's not this suffocating relationship where every decision has to be made together. But breaking up with someone who loves you and treats you well just because you want to be selfish feels impossible, especially when he's spending all this money on me and being so thoughtful about everything. Like, how do you tell someone their love feels like a cage? How do you explain that their devotion makes you want to run? You don't. You just keep pretending and hope something changes or someone makes the decision for you. Which is probably why I wasn't more careful about covering my tracks back home. Maybe part of me wanted to get caught. Maybe part of me needed an excuse to be the bad guy so I wouldn't have to be the one breaking his heart for no good reason. Because wanting freedom isn't a good enough reason to hurt someone who's never done anything wrong except love you too much. But sitting here, watching him sleep all peaceful and trusting, I know something's about to change. I can feel it in my bones, the way my phone keeps buzzing with messages from numbers I don't recognize, the way my stomach keeps dropping every time I think about what those messages might contain. So this morning started normal enough until my phone started going crazy with messages from some random number. At first, I thought it was spam, but then I saw the screenshots, and my heart literally stopped. Pictures of text conversations I definitely remember having. Pictures of me with Remy that I thought were just between us. Details about things I did back home that nobody else was supposed to know about. And the worst part is, it's all real. Every single screenshot, every conversation, every moment of weakness I had when I was missing Hayden but also loving my freedom. The person texting me knows everything about what happened with Remy, and they're not asking for money or anything. They just sent it all and disappeared, like they wanted Hayden to find out but wanted me to know first, which honestly feels worse somehow. Like I'm getting a warning that my life is about to explode. But here's the thing that really gets me, I'm not even that sorry about what happened. I'm sorry I got caught and I'm sorry Hayden's going to get hurt, but I'm not sorry I lived my life. Being back home without him was the first time in years I felt like myself instead of half of a couple, going out with my friends without having to check in constantly, meeting new people without explaining my whole relationship situation, dancing with guys without feeling guilty. And yeah, things with Remy went further than dancing, but that's between me and my conscience. The crazy part is, Hayden's still sleeping like an angel right next to me while I'm having this full mental breakdown. He has no idea his perfect girlfriend has been keeping secrets. He thinks we're this power couple who can survive anything, including distance and time and all that romantic nonsense. Meanwhile, I've been living a completely different life every time we hang up the phone. Not because I don't care about him, but because I care about me too. And maybe that makes me selfish, but at least I'm honest about it. Well, honest with myself anyway. I never meant for him to find out like this, though. I figured what happened back home could just stay back home, and we'd figure out our relationship naturally without all this drama. But apparently, someone else had different plans. The screenshots show conversations where I'm complaining about feeling trapped, where I'm telling Remy how suffocated I feel in this relationship, where I'm saying things about Hayden that definitely aren't girlfriend of the year material. Reading them back now, I sound terrible, but I was just being real about my feelings. Sue me for not pretending everything was perfect when it wasn't. The worst screenshot is probably the one where I'm telling Remy that I don't know if I want to be with Hayden long term anymore, that I feel like I'm too young to be this serious with someone, that sometimes I wish she'd just break up with me so I wouldn't have to be the bad guy. Because that's the truth, even if it sounds awful. Sometimes the person who loves you the most is the person holding you back the most, and they don't even realize it. But I can't say that too.